How's it going, lads? Today, we're diving straight into the heavyweight division and talking about two names that used to send shivers down every opponent's spine. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Not too long ago, these guys were at the top, wrecking everyone in their way, but fast forward to now, and suddenly they are looking like prime targets for the new wave of heavyweights, hungry to make a name for themselves. So today, I just want to recap what happened. So let's rewind a bit to the golden era of AJ and Wilder. Joshua was the sports golden boy, the knockout machine with charisma, the looks, the power, and that all-star lineup of fights that had fans on their feet. He was stacking up belts and selling out arenas like it was nothing, with crowds chanting his name. And then there was Wilder. Pure, raw power in human form. This guy had that insane right hand that could shut the lights out in a split second. If Wilder connected, it was game over. People tuned in to see who he'd KO next, while Joshua's big showdowns drew in millions. Together, they had this aura, this sense of invincibility, but then things started to unravel. Somewhere along the way, these two titans lost their edge, and now they're looking like prime targets for the younger, hungrier fighters who want a big name on their record. For Joshua, the crack started to show with that shocking loss to Andy Ruiz Jr., but the fall didn't stop there. He faced Alexander Usyk twice, and each time, Usyk's skill and movement just seemed to outclass AJ. Those back-to-back losses to Usyk shook his confidence, and it showed in his approach afterwards. More cautious, more hesitant, almost like he was holding back. But the real shock, his recent fight with Daniel Dubois. After a false sense of confidence in fights against the likes of Hellenius, Wallin, and Ngannou, Dubois, the younger powerhouse, managed to catch AJ with that crushing shot and take him out, marking another brutal loss in what's becoming a rough chapter in his career. Wilder, too, had his share of hard-hitting reality checks. It started with his trilogy against Tyson Fury. In this fight, Fury was coming back from a big layoff and a lot of weight lost. In my opinion, Wilder thought it was going to be an easy fight, but boy was he wrong. In these fights where Fury not only broke Wilder's undefeated streak, but exposed holes in his game that had been there for a long time. Wilder's famous right hand couldn't save him. After that, the setbacks kept coming. Joseph Parker, known for his speed and grit, outboxed him.
The legs of Wilder. Joseph Parker can sense the victory. Wilder took the full brunt of that. Tries to fight back. The Parker corner are going mad. Wilder's on unsteady legs. Joseph Parker can sense the finish. And Deontay Wilder is hanging on in there.
In a clear decision win, then came the fight against Zhilei Zhang, a powerhouse southpaw who managed to stop Wilder, proving that age and accumulated damage are catching up with him.
Zhang has most certainly proven that he still wants to go on and go forward in his career, and it may well be a sad end, a career that ends in defeat, which would make it 4 defeats in 5 for the former WBC World Heavyweight Champion, Deontay Wilder.
And here's the kicker. While AJ and Wilder were taking these tough losses, a new generation was rising up. Fighters like Martin Bakole.
Anderson does not look good, Sergio.
No, the punches are landing too much. It's going to be another uppercut.
Is this the end?
Ajit Kabayel.
Going for it, Fletch. The big question here is, can Caballel finish him off? He's like a big oak tree, sagging him down.
And even Moses Itoma.
Yeah, and he isn't in a hurry. I want a step-by-step approach, he said. And that was a little open. Down to the right, and he goes. Big statement.
They've watched these legends lose and now see them as potential stepping stones rather than unbeatable icons. So why should AJ and Wilder keep going? Both have put everything on the line for this sport, taking punishment and putting on legendary performances. But now, it seems like they're risking more than they're gaining. Joshua and Wilder could bow out now with legacies secured, rather than risk taking more damage from these up-and-coming contenders. Joshua and Wilder have nothing left to prove. They've already earned their spots in boxing history, and fighting on now only puts their health on the line. Maybe it's time they take off the gloves and rest to let this new generation take over. So what do you guys think? Is it time for AJ and Wilder to call it a day, or do you think they still have more to give? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends, and I'll catch you next time.
And I give them the same answer.
There's only one prize
doesn't matter. Do you know what I say to you? Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you'll receive.
There's only one prize, Palmer.
Yeah, I can see it now. I can see it. I can see the alter ego coming through.
Don't you fear
you and your alter ego are a pack of bums.